Hello, my name is Woody, and this is going to be my first YouTube video. I've wanted to do YouTube for a long time, but I was like, why not just start now? I can't just wait for everything to fall in place first before I start. So I'm going to start, and I'll be dropping weekly videos every week. So yeah, yeah, welcome and get used to this phase because you're going to get used to this phase, even if you don't want to. So let's go and react to some videos now. Thank you.
There
So the title is Sad Decay of Rap Legend. So yeah.
is no debate. Nicki Minaj is a living legend in rap. She has over 100 million records sold, 23 top 10 Billboard Hot 100 singles, 3 number 1 singles, 3 number 1 albums, 148 Billboard Hot 1 entries, making her the number 5 of all time, 9 American Music Awards, 12 BET Awards, 8 MTV Video Music Awards, 4 Billboard Music Awards, 4 People's Choice Awards, 10 Grammy nominations. Do I really need to keep going because her list of accolades is long? If Nicki Minaj
Wait, and forgot to mention, I'm not really into Nicki Minaj music like that. I just like the way these guys' videos are made. Like it's very interesting. I like it. So I saw this video, I was like, nah, I have to react to this. So yeah.
quietly bowed out of the spotlight, we would all hold her in high regard as one of the most dominant and well-respected female artists of all time. But she ruined that. Her continuous self-sabotage, close associations with sexual predators, and patterns of embarrassing behavior has led to even her most diehard fans questioning the rapper's legacy. Once we dive into her history, you will start to wonder if she is trying to destroy her reputation on purpose, because her words and actions will leave any sane person dumbfounded. But the true beginning of Nicki's decay started in 2017, when one rapper exposed her so badly that the tide began shifting against Minaj. For 7 years in a row, 2010 to 2016, Nicki won the BET Award for Best Female Hip Hop Artist. It's almost like she was the only female rapper. Obviously she wasn't, but to hip hop fans it kinda felt like that. Now sure, over the years she had some beef with other female artists, like Lil' Kim, Mariah Carey, Iggy Azalea, and even Miley Cyrus.
And now, back to...
Oh, I remember this. I remember this. Like, how will you say this kind of thing on an award show? Like, come on. It's not that deep.
This that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
But none of these feuds had any real negative impact on Nicki's career, especially when you compare them to Remy Ma, who was the first rapper to successfully break down Nicki Minaj. When Remy Ma was incarcerated in 2007, she left behind massive shoes in the female rap scene that Nicki arguably filled. Minaj cemented her name in rap history throughout the next couple of years, being dubbed the Queen of Rap, among other illustrious titles. When Remy was released from prison in 2014, the female rap scene had changed drastically, and she was nowhere near as relevant in the eyes of music listeners. But Remy still gave Minaj her props.
What I can say is that she's a wonderful woman, and she's on the same page with me, like that there's no need to try to tear somebody down. I can say what I said. I let her know that I'm super proud of her.
Despite her being cordial, Remy likely felt hungry to take back the Queen of Hip Hop crown. And what's a better way to show that she is a more skilled rapper than Nicki than remixing her songs? She released freestyles to Minaj's Only and Truffle Butter. On Truffle Butter, many suspected she took subliminal shots at Nicki. People keep saying, "Rem, you need to drop a record." I'm like, in a minute, let me body his records. Yeah, for the millions I will kill these pop hoes. Even though it seemed like a feud might be brewing, Remy continued voicing her support for Nicki and vice versa, with Nicki hinting at a potential collaboration.
That's something about all these things. Like people can just be too fake. Like that's one thing I hate. They'll keep on dissing, then they'll put on like a fake face in front of you. I hate that kind of thing.
In the future, Remy continued releasing music seemingly filled with subliminal disses towards Nicki for 2 years, and eventually Nicki took the bait. On Jason Derulo's single, Swala, Nicki said, "I gave these 2 years. Now your time's up. Bless her heart, she throwing shots, but every line sucks." 2 days later, Nicki was featured on Gucci Mane's Make Love, where she took even more shots aimed at Remy. Oh, you the queen of this here? 1 platinum plaque, album flopped, Where? This was clearly aimed at Remy, who consistently called herself the queen of NYC. But Remy comes from a class of hip-hop MCs that don't take disses lightly, so she clapped back at Nicki with a full-fledged, cutthroat diss track. Sheether was Remy's 2017 remix of Nas's diss track on Jay-Z titled Ether, which is widely regarded as one of the most iconic hip-hop diss tracks of all time. Like Nas, Remy delivered a barrage of scathing insults and criticisms aimed at Nicki, attacking everything from her appearance to her credibility as an artist. She claims that Nicki had sex with Lil Wayne, Drake, Trey Songz, Ebro, Gucci Mane. She claims that Nicki's butt implants popped, which led to a downfall in her and Meek Mill's relationship. She also said that Nicki was influencing girls to get BBL surgeries, which have resulted in numerous deaths while under the knife. She claimed that Nicki uses ghostwriters and even hard drugs. She also criticized Nicki about her support for her brother, who is a convicted pedophile. At this point in her career, Nicki seemed invincible, and she had never been directly attacked at this magnitude by another female rapper. People patiently awaited to hear Nicki's response, with many thinking it would be one of the greatest diss tracks of all time, but she choked and barely responded. Trying to act unimpressed by the response, Nicki took to Instagram and posted a now deleted screen.
But that was unlike Nicki to not respond. She's basically like the Kanye West of female rap, actually. What Kanye West?
Screenshot of an article referencing Fat Joe and Remy Ma's album opening week sales, which is the stereotypical response for a more popular rapper to brag about sales numbers while avoiding the serious accusations. She also posted audio of Beyonce referencing her as a rap queen.
I met this girl named Nicki, I guess you could say she was the rap queen.
Remy then appeared on the Wendy Williams show, where she discussed why she dissed Nicki in the first place. She dressed in all black, implying that her outfit was funeral attire for Nicki. It took Minaj 2 weeks to respond with a record called No Frauds, where she accused Remy of getting plastic surgery, using ghostwriters, and a plethora of the exact same things that Remy accused Nicki of doing. Her response was basically, "I know you are, but what am I?" Despite Nicki's cult-like fanbase supporting her, the industry essentially declared Remy the winner, as she dethroned Nicki's 7-year.
I know Nicki would have been pissed, like so pissed. I heard she doesn't even have a Grammy. That's crazy. And Cardi B has like 2 or 3. I'm not really sure.
Run as the best female hip-hop artist at the 2017 BET Awards.
Y'all got fat while we starved. Shots in your pads in your bras. Y'all some liars. It ain't no facts in your song. And yeah, that crown is coming back to the Bronx.
Nicki Minaj hasn't won this award ever since. Those who saw Minaj as the epitome of female rap just witnessed her get embarrassed and disrespected. She failed to address the onslaught of Remy's attacks and just continued to flex her wealth and sales numbers. Many thought because Nicki avoided the allegations, they must be true. But it's possible.
But I don't really understand something. Like, why would someone flex their sales number and their records instead of just keeping quiet? Like, what does that prove? I don't know. I don't know.
Possible that this beef was just strictly entertainment and Nicki tucked her tail and took the L because she knew she was the weaker MC. Plus, any attention Nicki gave Remy only made her more relevant. But things got even worse for Nicki. There was a new poppin' female rapper from New York called Cardi B, and she had no intentions on bowing down to Minaj. But first, a quick word from today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is the easiest way to play fantasy sports. Not just basketball, you can make picks on baseball, football, hockey, 30 plus states, including California, Texas, and even Canada. All you have to do is click the link below or download Underdog via the App Store and use code PatrickCC. That's Underdog Fantasy, promo code PatrickCC for a first deposit match worth up to $100. It makes watching the NBA even more interesting for me, so rep your team and make your own.
I think a 33 minutes video for my intro video. It's going to be too much, so I think I'm going to end it here. So you guys tell me what you want me to do in future. I can vlog, I can just anything. I might even start live streaming. Yeah. So thank you. It's your boy Woody, and be back again later. Peace.